Hey Hoopers, welcome to a new video. Hopefully you enjoyed the new Star Revamp trailer alongside with its new sneaks. In this video, I'll be quickly answering some questions regarding this new update, as it's our first ever revamp we'll be making to a style in BBZ. But enough yapping, let's answer some questions. But real quick, make sure to subscribe to the channel and get us to 600,000 subscribers, as we're so close to the goal. Time for the first question. Hey Chrollo, here are my questions if you see them. Will the Star style be more versatile, and will the Star style have reworked awakening moves? Lastly, will the Star style become more OP, or just slightly more buffed, or will it be a bit more around the same as it is now? Yes, we plan to make the Star style more versatile. We're not going to be changing its current base abilities other than changing the visuals for it to fit the new style we've created for you. And yes, we're completely revamping Star's awakening abilities. The current versions we created were super boring and outdated, and we wanted to create something fresher that's in line with the current meta of the game. So yes, get excited to use Star's new awakening abilities. And lastly, to answer your final question, we plan to overall buff the style as it was super outdated, and we want it to be more desirable as it's placed in the legendary rarity, and some of the current epics like Lock are more useful than Star in my opinion. So we definitely have buffed it, but we don't want to make it broken, so we've done our best to make it better and also as balanced as possible. Thanks for the question. On to the next. Is there a limit on how much the Phantom and Star chemical reaction can be used? And will the rework make the rarity of the style increase? Lastly, what were your main objectives when deciding to rework Star? Yes, there will be a limit placed on the chemical reaction between the Phantom and Star style, but I'll be explaining that further in the development showcase. And we will not be changing the rarity of the Star style. After the rework, we plan to still keep it as a legendary for the rarity. And our main objective with reworking Star was to make the style more usable and overall more desirable for our players, as it wasn't really living up to the rarity we placed it as. I think we've managed to reach the objectives, and we hope you guys will enjoy the changes made. Thanks for the question. On to the next. Will the Star rework be worse or better than the original Star in your opinion, and what was the reason for the rework? Lastly, can we expect more reworks for characters like Phantom and Sniper? I've already answered both of those first two questions, so I'm going to skip them. However, in regards for future revamps, I think if I were to do another revamp, it would be one of those two styles. Comment down what style you'd prefer me to revamp in the future. Thanks for the question. On to the next. Will Star's abilities get fully changed, or will it be kept the same but with a few adjustments? And will Star get a zone, since it's one of the styles without one? Also, will the chemical reaction between Star and Phantom be an auto point, or can it be countered? And a bonus question, will you add MVP animations, as it's boring seeing the same team animations? Like I said, we're only planning to change Star's awakening abilities as they currently suck. However, we are planning to make some small adjustments to its current abilities also, but that will be explained in the dev showcase video. And yes, we plan to give the Star style a zone, as it's been highly requested, and it definitely should have its own zone. The name and function of this new zone will be explained in the dev showcase video. And yes, the chemical reaction will be an auto point, as it ends with a dunk. However, it'll only be worth 2 points. And lastly, I've seen a lot of requests for this, but if you guys really want it, then drop some ideas down in the comments. Thanks for the question. On to the next. Is the Star revamp going to have a reworked cutscene and effects? And will there be another movement mechanic besides dribbling to spice things up? And will the game ever have a low graphics mode to improve performance for those who have low-end devices that can't support high quality and crazy effects? Lastly, when will you add a clutch rework? Yes, we plan to add revamped cutscenes and effects for the Star revamp style. And I've been thinking of a couple of new movement mechanics, but I'm probably going to keep it a secret till we're ready to reveal. But feel free to comment down below what mechanics you'd like for us to add in the game. And I definitely would like to add something for individuals who play the game and would like to improve their performance. So I will probably add this in an update pretty soon. And I'm not sure if we'll rework. Clutch, who knows? Thanks for the question. On to the next. Unrelated to the star revamp, when will shoot passes become blockable by jumping, as you can now pass through a horde of people as long as you shoot and pass right away. I have been seeing complaints about this, and I'm a bit unsure on what to do, as it's meant to be a surprise type of system, allowing you to bypass the jump block system. However, if a lot of you really dislike the system, then I'll consider removing it. Just let me know in the comments. But anyways, thanks so much for asking me these questions. These were definitely my favorite batch so far. The star revamp update is coming out on Friday, so make sure to follow the event on Roblox now if you haven't already, and help us get to 300,000 interested in the event for an OP code. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Get this video to 15,000 likes for a code, and help us get to 600,000 subscribers, and I've got a huge surprise for you guys. And one more thing, I plan to drop another Q&A video for my new volleyball game known as Volleyball Zero. So if you want to ask questions about the game, then leave it under this video on the screen now.